Hello, and welcome to Yolanda's Daily Bread. How are you on this victorious day? Yes, this is a victorious day. Why? Because you're here, you're listening to me, I'm alive, you're alive, and we're here to make a difference in this generation, this moment, this time. So, I am greatly disappointed in so many believers. Not a lot, but enough that I have to say something like, okay, so we're living in a time where information is everywhere. And there's nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun. So, because there's nothing new under the sun, then you should know that this shouldn't come as a surprise to you. The word says that there are going to be famine, plagues, rumors of war, gossip, all kinds of destruction. But he also said, and not, you know what, I don't want to say that he said there's going to be. When you were born, it was already here. Again, there's nothing new under the sun. So, because there's nothing new under the sun, these things weren't coming. They were already here. It's just that it's being revealed to us. And how can we have dominion? How can we dominate if we don't know where the enemy is, what the curse is, and eliminate it? How can we practice our awesomeness? I don't even want to say practice. How can we be our awesome selves if there's nothing going on? So what do I mean by that? I mean, you should always operate in excellence. You should always be clean. What is that saying? Cleanliness is close to heaven? Okay. So this is the time to get back to basics. Wash your hands. Cover your face when you sneeze and cough. Clean your house. Clean yourself. Okay? Use bleach solution. Bleach is the only thing, not the label Clorox, because that's a brand. It doesn't contain bleach. You want bleach, okay? And live. I can't live. The Lord said, these things are going on all around you. But I need for you to build houses, get married, do you, dominate, continue to live. But don't stop and run in fear, because you're the church. And the church is leading the culture, not the culture leading the church. You can't be like, oh, running rampant and crazy like they are. They don't know your God. They don't know the word. They don't know scripture. And how can you know that God is true to his word if you're not seeing it or experiencing it? How do you know him as a provider if you've never had a broke day? Or how do you know him as a provider if you have never needed something and he didn't send someone, a divine connection? How do you know that he's healer if you've never experienced him healing you? Because see, we have to remember something, that these things are all outside of us, and what's inside of us is the Garden of Eden. So everywhere we are, we transform that atmosphere to who and what we are, which is ambassadors of the kingdom of heaven. So wherever we are, we bring the kingdom with us because the kingdom is in us. All of these things are happening. They've been happening. Now it's time for you to see through the eyes of your understanding of the Lord and the power that's within, and not look and see through the scales that God has removed from you. You no longer have scales on your eyes. You're no longer crawling on your belly. You're in heavenly places, seated in heavenly places. That means that you're operating from that space. So none of these things will come near you, can't harm or hurt you. You're here to change the game. Make this place look like heaven and stop acting like you want to run scared like you don't know the word. But then again, maybe you don't know the word and that's why you're running scared. But I'm talking to those who know the word, who just needs to be encouraged and reminded that you know the word is in you. Walk in your authority and change the game. Bye-bye.